everybody, welcome back to my channel. For all of my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. That really means the world to me. I'm almost at my goal of 5,000 subscribers, so give my videos a little watch, hit that subscribe button. I would really love that. Anyways, let's get right into this video. So today's video is about the benefits of stretching. If you've been watching my hair videos, you will know that I am not necessarily the biggest advocate of stretching your relaxers for months and months and months. This method of stretching forever hasn't worked for me. I have what I feel is pretty coarse hair, but actually some people have told me that it's not as coarse as I think it is. But what I do notice is when I hit, the 2-month mark, or 2 months and 2 weeks after a relaxer, my hair starts to break. What I try to do is keep my relaxers on a set schedule to avoid any breakage. But what I have noticed, and I apologize for the noise, it's just so hot in this house. We are having the craziest fall. Like, this is total global warming, climate change at its finest. Like, it is so warm and beautiful out that the house is crazy hot and I've got the windows open. So some guy is chainsawing something across the street, so if it's really loud and crazy, I'm sorry. Anyways, back to the benefits of stretching your relaxer. What I have noticed for sure that I love about leading up to a relaxer is my hair has all this fabulous volume, and that's because there's all this regrowth at the roots. So I can curl my hair or not, and it just looks big and full and sexy and fabulous. So to me, that's a total benefit of waiting in between relaxers instead of relaxing on a really close set schedule. So just to give you guys some context here, I generally relax my hair without fail every 2 months, every 8 weeks, and with that I don't notice any breakage or too much shedding. My hair stays nice and healthy, and I trim my ends about maybe, I don't know, every 3 months or so. You know what, I'm going to close the window because it's just so loud. The guy with the chainsaw also has a monster truck. Okay, that's better. So yeah, I trim my hair about every 3 months now, and my ends stay nice and blunt. I'm sorry, I'm wearing a black shirt, so it's probably hard to see. Another benefit I find with stretching your relaxers, I think the most I've ever gone is about 3 or 4 months. And I was trying really hard to keep the hair on my head, so I was dumping a lot of deep conditioner on my roots. That's the problem I have with stretching. My roots the regrowth gets so thick, and it's really hard to detangle, and that's when I find I have to be harder on my hair to get it tangle free, and that's where you get breakage. But some people are okay stretching their hair for months and months and months. Some people really have luck with that. Their hair grows, their hair thrives. They're usually got their hair covered with a weave or a wig, and that's great, a perfect protective style. But what I've noticed with stretching my relaxers that long is I really do see the change in length. It really does get longer. I feel if you're really being good at protecting your ends and being easy on your hair when you're combing it out, you're really going to see that length benefit. You're really going to see a change in the length of your hair. Another benefit I find with stretching your relaxers is that, well, you save a little money. You're not relaxing your hair all the time. I'm lucky. My hairstylist is fantastic, and she charges a really reasonable rate for relaxing my hair. But now I'm relaxing my hair 6 times a year. If you're stretching 3 to 4 months, you're just saving that much more money, which is great. You can put that money towards your savings or handbags or God knows what. But I know that in big cities like Toronto, you can get your hair relaxed for like $250. And that's bananas to me. So, stretching out your relaxers really does have a positive budget impact, okay? Another thing actually that I really like about stretching my relaxers out is when I slick my hair back into a bun, I always do a center part and then slick it back. You got those beautiful waves that you see at the center part, which makes me always wonder what it would be like to be a naturalista, a natural haired girl. Like, would my hair be fabulous and wavy like that all the time? Like, that's goals right there. All hair is beautiful. I'm not knocking any hair type. I personally love the look of those waves. My cousins have those beautiful, they achieve those beautiful finger waves really easily because their hair, that they're all natural, just has this beautiful looser curl, and it looks, I really, really love that look. Well, on me anyways. So I was talking to a friend of mine who went from relaxed hair to natural hair, and she was so cute. She was like, the first time I stretched my relaxer for a really long time, I loved the results so much that I decided to go natural. And I thought, hey, that's really nice. That's a benefit right there. She had been relaxing her hair for so long that she didn't even know what her natural hair looked like. And when she stretched her relaxer, I think it was for about 5 months, she saw her curl pattern and loved it, and then just decided to go with it. And I think that's really nice. It, for her, gave her more confidence. When she achieved enough length, she chopped all of her relaxed hair off, and she's just rocking her curls. And I think that's really, really nice. She couldn't be happier. So, boom, there's another benefit to stretching your relaxer. You may find a whole new hairdo you love. So, something I've noticed also with stretching out your relaxers is your scalp, I feel, gets a little healthier. Relaxing your hair is a very tough process on both your scalp and your hair. And I do notice that my scalp is a little dry right after I've relaxed my hair. The first wash after I've had my hair relax, I massage coconut oil into my scalp, and I'll leave it on for a few hours, and then I will wash my hair, because sometimes those flakes get so crazy. It's like, oh my God, it's snowing in here. And in the winter, it's even worse. So I definitely notice that when I stretch my hair for a longer period of time, the dry scalp totally goes away. So there's another benefit right there. Some people say that their hair gets healthier with stretching. I'm not entirely convinced. For me, that is not the case. When I stretch my hair too long, it does start to break. Right now, I'm getting my hair relaxed in 2 weeks, so that'll be almost 2.5 months. That's really, really long for me. Life's just been too busy, and I haven't been able to get into the salon as much as I'd like, and my hairstylist is on vacation. How dare you take a vacation, Gloria? So I have to wait that little bit longer. I definitely notice my hair is it doesn't feel dry, but it just definitely feels coarser. And I have to be that much more careful that it doesn't break. A lot of women, when they're stretching their relaxers for an extended period of time, like I said, they'll put weaves in their hair or wear a wig or just do protective styles of whatever sort 24/7. And that is great. That right there protects your ends. You will not see split ends, blah, 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 blah. If you are stretching your hair for months and months at a time, don't expect to wear your hair like this every day for all of those months. It's going to break. I feel it will break. It's rubbing up against your clothes. It's, not protected from the elements outside. It's just getting tangled, like every time you're moving your head or the wind blows through it, you name it. You gotta protect your ends, and then you will not see any breakage, any split ends. If you're stretching for a really long time, ladies and gents, whip your hair up into a bun, protect it under a wig, put in a weave, you name it, okay? During my research, I've also read that relaxing your hair less frequently leads to stronger hair over time. And I guess that does make sense. Something that a lot of people don't realize is not only are relaxers changing your hair at the, let's say, this level right here where it grows, The relaxer does seep into your scalp and changes how your hair grows a bit. I've spoken to a lot of natural hair girls, and they said it took a while for their real hair to show through. So after you've stopped relaxing and you're growing out your hair, your natural hair, it'll take a while. Obviously, hair takes a long time to grow, but it'll take a while for you to see what your natural hair actually looks like. Relaxers break down the hair at the, like the hair strand level. They break it down so that it becomes straighter. That breaks down the strength of the hair. So if you think about it, if you're relaxing less frequently, your hair might have the chance to just strengthen up. And something that I'm a huge advocate of is when you're getting your hair relaxed, you don't have to leave it on forever so that it's pinned straight. I love the look of a little texture in your hair. Black women's hair is, I feel it's beautiful, it's thick, it's shiny, it's got that strength of character. And I don't think you should be getting rid of that completely when you're straightening your hair. I love the look of a little bit of that coarseness, a little bit of that texture. And that texture leads to stronger hair. So that's something you may want to consider when you're stretching. Maybe that will keep you going to stretch a little bit longer. I know what works for me. I think all of you guys who are considering straightening your hair or straightening your hair, that's something that you need to think about when you're determining, let's say, your relaxer schedule. So yeah, that's another thing, just being confident in yourself and being confident in your hair. And us as Black women, we weren't meant to look like Cindy Crawford or Claudia Schiffer or Kylie Jenner or somebody, like our hair is a trait of our race. And I think that we should maybe run with that a bit, embrace that hair, embrace it, it's gorgeous. And lastly, I guess with stretching your hair, another benefit is there's just less stress on you, less stress of running to the salon, getting it done, paying a lot of money if you're having somebody do it for you. If you're stretching, you can take your time detangling your hair at home, deep conditioning. Yeah, some people might find that a little less stressful than trying to maintain this sleek, relaxed look all the time. You can take a little bit of a load off. That's totally what I do. After this, I'm gonna get out into the garden and winterize it, and then I'm gonna go for a run, and then I'm gonna deep condition my hair and throw it up in a bun and not worry about it for a week. I'll take care of it daily. Yeah, I'm just gonna wear my hair in a bun. I've had it down for a few days now. I had a lot of events to go to, so I just wanted to have this nice wavy look, but for the most part, the hair is gonna go up into a bun, stress-free, not worrying about it. Great.